Is this happening to you? Then you're in the right place for video game training. In this video, I'm going to show you how to complete the Fringefolk hero's grave. If you want to be an absolute legend and support the channel, then make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. My name is Azzavhar or Azza. Now let's get into the video. First of all, I'll just show you where this is on the map. It's basically right at the start of the game at the stranded graveyard site of Grace. You will also need a stone sword key to pop into this imp statue to open it up. Other than that, let's get cracking. Jump on down. There is a boss at the end of this dungeon, which is an ulcerated tree spirit, which is quite weak to fire. So we'll be using some fire on that. The main thing with this place is this crazy horse chariot of death thing that's kind of like going up and down these slopes. So what we'll do is run into this alcove. Be very careful to take a decent amount of sort of like space into the alcove, because the pointy thing will pretty much one-shot your character. So we'll drop off that ledge and we'll go straight down this ledge just here. Sometimes you might find you've got enough time to run straight down there, like in this scenario, but we're going to go this way first because we want to get an accessory, which is really good. So guard counter against these imps. Works really well. These imps are a massive pain in the butt. Just block and then right trigger after the block. There we go. So we're picking up a accessory called Erdtree's Favor, which is really good, and we'll also be picking up a weapon / a seal a little bit later as well. So on this bit, just touch the floor at the bottom of the stairs to activate the fire, then run back up a little bit and run in. Make sure to have your shield up as you enter this little alcove here, because there'll be an imp waiting for you when it's safe to do so. Run past that. You can actually hit these and they kind of like fall down like that. Sometimes you can like jump on them and find stuff up above, but in this scenario you can't. So anyway, so we'll crack on. You can sneak and backstab this bad boy. There we go. And just guard counter once again on these. When you can do. Cheeky bit of blood loss there. There we go. That'll do. I think there's an item just tucked away in this corner. I'm not sure if it's too great. It's lightning grease ×2. The main reason that we're kind of looking down this bit is the accessory, the Erdtree's Favor, which is in this room just here. This room is very, very spicy. So two very strong enemies will appear. The grafted enemies with like all the arms. So what we're going to do basically is run for our lives. We're going to go get the accessory, which is on the opposite side, and then we're going to fall down this bit here. So let's go. So this is the accessory. Just run a little bit to the side there to avoid that drop down. Grab the Erdtree's Favor and then kind of run towards this bit, or jump or roll to get down there and drop off again. Nothing too much in this room down at the bottom. Just go straight up the stairs onto this lift. This takes us back up to the crazy horse chariot of death, our best friend. So we'll ride this up. There's an enemy towards the left. So usually guard counters work quite well against this guy as well. So we'll grab that stone sword key, shield up, guard counter. Guard counters don't work as well against the crazy sort of like jump attacks and stuff. More just the sort of standard attacks that he does. So if you do 3 of those, that will break his stance. You can do a critical strike like so. So that is that, and then we've got to go back into this nightmare down here. So we want to be heading down, but we've got to make sure it's safe before we do that. So I'm not quite sure what this horse chariot is doing today. He's kind of left and right, I would say cheating. I'm hoping that it's going to go down the slope, but I guess not. So what we'll do is fall towards the corner. Stay in the corner, that should do it. And now we need to look for an opportunity to get out. We're going to go for this one, which should bait him upwards. There we go. So a bit of a spicy situation there, but there we go. We got through. I'm just going to listen out for how far away he is. Should be fine. Still got quite a decent bit of distance to go there, so what I'll do is head up towards that seal that I mentioned before. I think it's going to be coming down quite soon, so still got quite a bit of time by the sounds of it, so let's just go for it. But basically with that, just listen out. You should be able to kind of hear the faint rumblings of that bad boy on its way to you, so just wait for any enemies that might follow us up. It looks like we are safe, so we'll go for the enemy over here. Once again, guard counters are quite good, so maybe not so much against the fire. That's 1, that's 2, and that's 3. So critical strike. Hold down right trigger here should finish him off. There we go. So that is that, and we'll pick up the item Dragon Wound Grease, and we've got the seal, the Dragon Communion seal that the enemy drops himself. Other than that, let's go towards the bottom, and that's where the boss is, the ulcerated tree spirit, and we'll take out that bad boy. And yeah, once again with this, it's just patience really, so just wait until it's kind of like on its way down. You want to run straight away into the next alcove. I think it's going to come back up quite fast. Yep, so we'll wait until it's passed and then we'll just run down to the next alcove. There we go. Just be careful not to get clipped. I'm going to play it ultra safe here. It's usually if I try and push my luck with this thing, then I'll just get absolutely destroyed. So it should go all the way back up to the top after this bit. So that's our chance to make it to the next alcove. You might be able to push it and go 2 alcoves, but probably safer just to go 1. So if you do find yourself in that situation, then shield is your friend here. You can just block all the incoming bits and bobs. Just keeping an eye on where he's gone. He's gone all the way to the bottom, so we should be able to get quite far down. So it's best to approach this one when he's on his way down, not up. So we'll look for the next alcove. Shield up. Just let him take care of those bad boys. We should be safe at this point to get to the boss. There we go. And luckily we do have a stake of Marika here as well, so that works out alright. Other than that, with this particular boss itself, we're going to be using the fire grease. You can use fire pots as well if you want to throw some of those. using the flask, and we use summons. And most of the time with this boss, we're basically just going to be attacking and spam rolling quite a lot. So let's give it a go. Flask, food, fire, and summons on the way in. Straight away. And you want to be kind of like around the side-ish. Towards the side. A lot of this is just like spam rolling really. And heal up when you take a hit. Should be quite aggressive towards the sides of him there. Bit of spam rolling. I'm going to heal up for this one. There we go. So it does quite a bit of damage. So you might be able to take usually 1 or 2 hits before you heal up. If you want to push your luck, go for 2 hits, then heal. If you want to play it safe, 1 hit and then heal. Going to heal up there. So like I say, a lot of this is just like spam rolling. It might look like I'm purposefully sort of like dodging the attacks, but honestly I'm just kind of pressing a lot of rolling and hoping for the best. You can get a critical if you do a decent chunk of damage in a short space of time. And you also get a golden seed for completing that and a spirit summon as well. And that is the dungeon. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and it helped you out in some way. If it did, remember to like, subscribe and drop a comment. You can check out all the other content that I make at Azzavhar.com. The link is down in the pinned comments. That's Azzavhar.com. Thank you very much for watching and I'll see you in the next one.